Hey, Sarah, I'm back! I know, right? You've missed me. So, things really haven't slowed down since the last time I talked to you, so it's been a little nuts and I haven't been able to keep up with that once a week video schedule. I'm so sorry. I will try and get my ass in gear and do this every single week. It's just, things have been a little overwhelming, so I'm here and that's all that matters, right? Right! Yes. Okay, so since the last video, which was the epically long and Katie was off her rocker crazy video about Linkin Park, let's see. The week following my last video, nothing happened. I went to work, we played volleyball, no big deal. The second week was the week of Sarah Dapper's birthday, and your sister couldn't go, she had plans already, but we went out to dinner and craziness ensued. So we go out to dinner and we're sitting there and we're at these two small tables, like, you know, just like a one-person table, or if two people sitting across from each other, but they're right next to each other, so four people could sit at this table. But one's slightly taller than the other. I'm at this one, Sarah's at this one, and Shezna's at the other one, okay? So we're all sitting there, we're having fun, our food gets delivered, and Sarah goes to reach for the soy sauce and accidentally knocks her cup over. Well, it wouldn't have knocked over if our tables were the same height, but it goes from her table onto mine and just splashes everywhere, and then I get freezing cold water on my lap. Ah, yeah, it was cold and embarrassing. Because when the waiter came by to ask me if I wanted a towel, of course he thought my dumbass did it to myself. No. So I ended up moving to the other side of the table to sit next to Shezna, and it was kind of a blessing in disguise because, boom, right in front of me is this giant TV playing the Giants game, and the Giants were kicking the Padres' ass. So it was all good. And my roll, my sushi roll, was amazing. So it didn't matter. I was just trying to get dry before we left. And then we're sitting there talking after we're done eating, and Shezna's playing with her straw, like just drinking from her straw, and then goes to fling it into her mouth and flings it in my eye and in my ear and on my face. Whew. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck, guys? Are you sending me a message? What the fuck? It was really funny. Like, I even laughed when all this shit happened, and it's even funnier now, but I was just like, really? Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, that was that weekend, or actually, well, that was that Friday, and then that Saturday, I had a 2-day tournament, or the first day of a 2-day tournament with my girls. And the first day, they started off a little wobbly, which they always do. First game is almost always just like hit or miss. You never know how they're going to play. And they didn't play so good, which sucked, but hey, whatever. Next game, though, we won, but we didn't win by as many points as we wanted them to win by. It was this whole, like, you get 20 minutes to rack up as many points as you can instead of, like, playing best 2 out of 3 in a match. It was really weird. It was March Madness, and so it's just like points, points, points. And so we were trying to rack up all these points to get into a really high division. We didn't rack up as many as we needed, but, you know, they did good. And then they won, and they were all cohesive, so it was great. And then Jenny ended up having to leave because she had family stuff going on. No big deal. And then my girls just kind of self-destructed. They just imploded. They weren't talking. They weren't they weren't moving their feet. Their serves weren't going over the net. It was effing awful. Like, I had a really bad headache by the end of the day. And I was just like, okay, this is a completely different team from earlier today. What the hell? Like, it was, ugh. So I just gave them a pep talk. Well, actually, I kind of like got down on them, which I feel bad about now. But I was just like, I gave them this talk, like, what the hell? Like, how, I don't understand how you guys can go from this to that, like, in the split second. It makes no sense to me. So I told them, I was like, tomorrow's a new day. Come back ready to play. Come back hungry and ready to win. And let's do this. So they went home. We come back the next day. And we play a team who we had played the first day and lost to badly. We played this team OVC. And we effing kicked their ass. I mean, we rolled up on them. There was no mercy. We won the first one by 14 points and we won the second one by 12. And normally, when my girls win, they take it to 3 games. We took that match in 2. It was awesome. I was like on cloud 9. I was jumping up and down, acting like a crazy person. Me and Jenny were high-fiving everybody, and the parents were like freaking out. We went over there and we were like, ah! The parents are like, ah! It was really funny. And our girls were just so happy. I was like, it was the proudest moment I've had as a coach this season, and it was completely awesome. And then, like, we didn't fall apart that day. We just, in the second match, we just couldn't get it together. Like, they were playing good, but then they just, like, I don't know, like, their brains just ran out of energy because they all just, like, were making these really stupid mistakes that they don't normally make. Needless to say, we lost. We didn't get our shirts. And the girls were really disappointed, so we gave them another talk. This one, I didn't handle this one. Jenny did this one, but the girls all looked really like, woo. So I don't know what she said to them because I was busy taking care of some paperwork stuff, but hopefully it got through to them, though, because there's a lot of disconnect on the team. So let's just leave it at that. After that weekend ended, I went to open gym on Monday. You know about that. Email. That was fun. Anyway, and then the next day we had our first game of the new season with our rec league team, and we lost because, you know, it's just, we had a couple of new people. We still weren't quite all on the same page. It takes us a while to, like, iron everything out. So next week we should be fine, and we should click, and it'll be great. But then we went to the bar afterwards, and I played darts. I told you about that too. Yeah, so it was really, really fun. I had a great night, and then we had to go home, and I was like, boo. And then, yeah, you know what that means. I'm not going to go there. So, yeah, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I had a staff meeting, and then I had to go have the chat with my nephew. Not the sex chat, just a chat. Things have been a little crazy, so, yeah. It went well. It was emotional, but it went well. I almost cried. He cried. We handled it. Hopefully it works. Yeah, that was Wednesday. Thursday. What did I do Thursday? I did nothing because I had a mega migraine last night. That's right. I totally forgot. I slept most of yesterday after I got home from work. But when I did wake up, I watched this. Yeah, this is awesome. No. It's amazing. You and I are watching this when you come home because it's epic. Epic. Like, I loved it. I think I might watch it again very soon. But like, it made me love Huff and Burl even more. Sexiness. Yeah, but it's so great, and the narration's really good, and the music just makes me like, like, I cried twice. Damn it. I know, I'm a pansy, I can't help it, but I cried twice. But don't tell anyone. My dad watched it the other night, and I walked out, and he was like, sorry. Yeah, the crazy got loose for a second. Anyway, we're watching it. You don't have a choice. Just wanted to let you know. Other than that, nothing's going on. This weekend should be fun. We're potentially doing something. Me, Sara, Shesna, and Julia. They haven't told me what it is yet, but when they do, it should be good. Yeah. All right, Sara. This one's getting long again. So I'm gonna go. I will keep you email updated on certain things. And, yeah, I love you, hun, and I miss you so much. Have fun on your little trip. Yeah, bye.